All right, so, we're gonna add, subtract, multiply, and divide functions today. And then, tomorrow we'll do what we call composition of functions. And then practice quiz, go over it Thursday, quiz Friday, okay? Like I said, it'll be our last quiz. Then next week, we will, review for the exam Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday is the exam. Okay? So it'll be a 2-day exam. It'll just be during class period. It won't be a normal exam week, just because they want to try to keep people in their normal spots, I guess. All right, so again, you'll see f plus g of x, which means it's just whatever f of x is plus whatever g of x is. And they'll give you what f of x is and g of x is. And then f minus g of x just means subtract the two functions. And then fg of x means multiplication of the two functions. And then f divided by g just means divide the two functions. Okay, so that's all it is. Now, you're going to do it in terms of x, and then they'll throw some numbers in here too. You'll probably like the number ones better than the x ones, actually. Okay, so let's look at some examples. All right, so here's our two functions, f and g, and we're supposed to add them. So all we're doing is what it says. We're just going to go x squared plus 3x plus x minus 2. Just combine the like terms. So there's no other x squared. 3x plus 1x would be 4x. And then the minus 2. Simple, right? That makes sense? Okay, questions? So why don't you guys do that one for me? See, I'll give you a couple minutes to do it, and then I'll do it, and we'll see how you did.
Why she was there?
Yeah, you're right. All right, I would expect you to have this one. All right, again, it's just x squared plus 3x, the same f of x, minus this time. Okay, combining like terms, what's 3x minus 1x? 2x, right? But what's minus a negative 2? That's where we might have made a mistake. It should be plus 2. Okay, you can get that part. So that's where sometimes we make a mistake. Okay, it's minus a negative there, so that's positive. Go ahead and try, again, it's the same 2. Try the multiplication one. So an exam week, it's your Tuesday, Wednesday, it's English, science, if you have business or tech class, health or PE. That's Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday of the exam week, it's math, social studies, foreign language, art or music, whatever, if you've got any of those. During that normal class period. So there'll probably be you get the both days, so there'll probably be a part 1 and a part 2 each day. Okay, so this time it's multiplication, so what do we call it when we multiply two binomials? We FOIL it, right? So first would be x cubed. Outside would be negative 2x squared. Inside would be positive 3x squared. And last would be negative 6x. Are there any like terms in there? The x squareds are like terms, right? So we got to finish up. So it's x cubed plus 1x squared minus 6x. That make sense? All right, the division one, I'll just go over that one with you. It's just f of x is in the top and g of x is in the bottom. Now on these, you factor what you can, because you might be able to cancel factors. You can't just say, all this x and that x I can cancel. All right, you got to factor first. They got to be factors. And I can factor out an x. It's a GCF. I get x plus 3. And there's really nothing that I can cancel. If this was up here was an x minus 2, the same as that, then I could cancel those. You guys remember that stuff? So that one is just not much you can do to it. Okay. So far, so good. Not too bad, right? Now they're going to throw some numbers in there. Okay? Like that. Okay? So basically it's just, what it means is this f of 3 plus g of 3. You're just substituting 3 here. So f of 3 would be 3 squared plus 3 times 3, which would be 9 plus 9, so that would be 18. And then g of 3 is 3 minus 2, which is 1. So the answer, you just add the 2 then, which is 19. Does that make sense? So usually you guys like that better than the other way. You're just substituting into both. If you wanted to, you could do this first, like we did. We already did that one, right? You could do this first, and then plug the 3 in. 3 squared is 9, and 4 times 3 is 12. 9 plus 12 is 21, minus 2 would be the same answer, 19, right? So your choice there, okay? If you want to go ahead and add them or whatever it says to do first, get that answer, and then plug the number in, you can, or you can do it like I did. Plug the number in first and then do the addition. Either way is fine. So go ahead and try this one, please. F divided by G of -2. You going somewhere?
Yes. Always going after that.
Okay, so wherever I see an X, you can put -2. So it looks like that, right? Does that make sense? So I just do the top, get that answer, do the bottom, get the answer, and then divide at the end. All right? So I get a 4 minus 6. Which is -2. You get a -2 minus 2 is a -4, which reduces to positive 1/2, or 0.5. Okay, so usually the kids like doing the ones with the numbers better than the other, especially on the division. Okay, but you're gonna have to do both. All right, you don't have that much to do. That's it. Any questions? Pretty easy day. Number 4 that you have to do is asking you, it's giving you 2 functions, and it's asking you to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And then these are just the number ones that we just went over. Okay, so you got like 8 problems. This one's got 4, and then those 4. Okay, so make sure you do all 4 for number 4. Do the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All right, but you got a half hour. Get it done. Not worry about it. We'll go over it tomorrow. If you're somebody that needs to take a quiz and you want to do that now, you're more than welcome to do that. So. And if you got questions about the quiz, you weren't here, I can help you. You got that.